How did you get into acting?
I got into acting when I was 6 years old. It was when I was offered the role of Clara's little sister in the Nutcracker Ballet.
What are your favorite TV shows?
I do love Game of Thrones. I have just finished The House of the Dragon. I also fancy Once Upon a Time. It was a show that I adored, and it really got me into mystical things after reading the Grimm brothers. I also love Supernatural. A lot of my friends are in Supernatural.
Which actors inspire you?
Oof. Meryl Streep, Harrison Ford, I would say Carolyn Jones from the original Addams Family was one that I really enjoyed, and Kiefer Sutherland from 24, which was something my mother and I bonded over quite often.
If you could play any character in a TV show, who would you play?
Rhaenys the First in Game of Thrones for Fire and Blood with Aegon's Conquest. I would love to play her.
What's the most enjoyable part of acting for you?
Probably getting to bring someone to life and bring someone's character to fruition. I think that's the most amazing thing is you get to be the one that gives them a voice.
Is there an aspect of acting that challenges you, and if so, what is it?
Probably comedy because I don't think I'm funny.
Do you think that there's enough disability representation in TV shows?
I don't think there's enough, but I do think it's finally getting to a point where we're making some headway with it.
Do you support the authentic actor movement, characters with disabilities played by people with disabilities, and why or why not?
I do because I have seen growing up too many characters be played by able-bodied people, even though they're great actors. I think at the very least, allow people to do research on those characters if you couldn't find someone that fit the part. But obviously, I stand by get someone who fits the part.
What are your books about?
My books are my my book series is a sci-fi horror about science meets biology, and my other novels are horror based because horror is probably my favorite genre of all time.
Do you find the theater scene accessible as an actress with a disability?
I find cinema to be more open in worlds for people with disabilities, whereas for theater, it's more so I get the sense of I'm there purely because they feel obligated to, unfortunately. And there are not nearly as many disabled parts for theater as there are with film, and both are very small pools.
What are some of your favorite theater productions that you have performed in?
Adam's Family for sure. I got to do a whole tango dance number, which was super cool. But I would also say I enjoyed the surprise of the plot twist in Our Town. I also enjoyed, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I think it was Little Mermaid.
What is the best way for people to follow you?
Probably Instagram and TikTok while the United States still has TikTok.
Thank you, Lolita.
Thank you.